expect that actually, because, well, anyway, good morning. It's Sunday. What is this? What day is this? It's tough keeping track. The 6th of August. And I titled this stream For the Sake of Connection because that's all it was for. I didn't really have a specific topic to cover. Perhaps we'll go into a number of things while we're just hanging out here. I'll be in the chat, checking for comments, any questions, any thoughts that any of you may have, and we'll just flow, because that's the kind of mood I'm in. And that's just a result of what's been going on in my life here recently. Volume's really, really low. Please hold. Maybe it's not low. Maybe it's because I'm talking kind of low. I'm just really in a kind of mellow type of mood. Calvin, what's up, man? Jay, thank you for that. Nikki Nicole, what's up? Good morning. Ralph Calderon, hi, how you doing? Let me adjust the volume a little bit. Let's see now. Auxiliary microphone. Here, let me see. Going to go back here into settings. We're being kind of informal. Okay, USB input volume. I'm gonna raise that up a little bit. Maybe turn this mic up a little bit. There we go. Get that up a couple notches. Okay, so by all means, please let me know what the volume is looking like now. It should be a little bit better. Hold on. Gotta check my Wi-Fi. Okay, we're good. Connection's good. All right, so Jackie L, hello to you. John Stevenson, what's up? Yeah, so how's the volume now? I turned it up a little bit. All right, cool. Said it's better. Excellent. Okay, got my TV on 100. Okay. So the volume's up better now, right? My bad. For the sake of connection. Why I called it For the Sake of Connection? Because that's just why I did the stream. I woke up about 45 minutes ago, and I was just relaxing. Thinking about what I'm gonna do today, and I just had the thought that I hadn't gone live in a while, hadn't connected with you all in a while, but because I've been not so much isolated, just doing my loner thing. I didn't really have any specific topic that I wanted to cover. I've been just relaxing, keeping to myself for the most part. Got a 3-day weekend this weekend, so I got tomorrow off too, so I might be able to get on and connect with you. But I didn't have any specific topic that I wanted to cover because it seems like everything out there is doom and gloom, and I didn't necessarily want to get involved with that. So rather than hop on and tell you about corruption, tell you about, or chat about human trafficking, or talking about political corruption, talk about this impending vaccine that they're going to try to force on everybody, because there's so many people covering that stuff already. I didn't want to get into that. And what else could I get into? Well, how about connecting with the people? How about doing a stream just for the sake of connection? How about that? And that's all this was about. Just hopping on to interact with you all. I hope that you all are staying safe. I hope that you're all staying positive. Holding your loved ones close and enjoying your time. Hope that you're preparing what may or may not happen in the near future. I'm wishing you all well. I hope that you're all connecting with the people that you need to. I hope that you're connecting with the Creator, as it were, just to keep your minds at ease. So, all right. So you may be wondering why I'm sounding so mellow, sounding so kind of not out there, just laid back. Well, I'm feeling a little more connected. I'm feeling like my mind's a little more clear. Right now, this is the third day of a water fast. I haven't eaten anything. He says, you smoked a joint. No, I didn't smoke a joint, Nikki. Get out of here. The thing is that, no, this is my third day of a water fast. And I haven't eaten anything solid for 3 days. I've just been, consuming water. It's been a major adjustment as far as, how I'm feeling. My mind seems a little more clear. I feel lighter. I can tell you that. I'm getting cut too, by the way. I've shed a lot of fat. In the last few days. Even then, the thing is, I just woke up the other day and I just felt like I was conflicted. It's been, a turbulent few months mentally. There's been a lot going on. There's always been something just keeping me distracted or keeping me, in this state where I'm just kind of upset, just kind of, I don't know, one thought after another. I just wanted to relax, clear my mind, kind of do a reset mentally, do a reset physically, and just relax. Calvin said, "Stop trying to flex." If I was trying to flex, I'd flex, homie. I'd show up on this thing. I'd bring the camera down a little bit. But yeah, it's all good. Let me interact with y'all, man. It's been no, I'm not sad. No, I feel pretty good actually. I'm really excited. Cause I got some really good stuff going on. Not sad. I promise you that. I'm feeling very optimistic about the future, due to this situation that I found myself in. This opportunity that I've become plugged into in the last couple months. It's a life-changing thing, and if you'd like to know about it, you can shoot me an email. Contact at DMarble.info or DMTheBOR at gmail.com. But yeah, it's a pretty tight situation. Not gonna get into it. I've come across this situation wherein I may very well be able to find myself financially free, meaning replacing my job income and being able to walk away from that thing around this time next year. So no, not sad at all. If the world doesn't fall apart, the future's looking actually pretty bright. So not even worried about that. Zim says, have I done a COVID test? No, I haven't. I have not done a COVID test. All right, Calvin. Yeah, sounds good, man. Well, we can link up later. That's cool. Rebel, no. Answers no to that. We went our separate ways. No hard feelings. We're actually pretty cool. We, were talking on the phone yesterday, and it was a pretty friendly conversation. So, life takes its turns. Sometimes people rush into things, and stuff just doesn't always work out. It is what it is. But yeah, no, we're not together anymore, and that's okay. She seems happy. I'm happy, and I'm happy for her. So it's all good. Effed Up World says do a long distance observation test instead of a COVID test. Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be the thing to do. Haven't really gotten on a flat earth experiments in a while, dude. It's like the whole situation, lately is I just been wanting to keep to myself. You know what I mean? I haven't been wanting to interact with society. Like quite literally, I don't like going into stores anymore. I don't like interacting with society anymore because, the whole idea of people, staring at you if you're not wearing a mask. And I'll tell you, there have been a couple of points where I have put a mask on, just to get away from these silly people, because I've traveled. I've started traveling again lately. Going to see family, going to visit my kids, things like that. So it's all good, But I'll walk through the airport, not wearing a mask. I'll walk right past the sign that says, face mask, face covering required. Walk right past that thing. I'm like, no, not right now. Not happening. But they will trip as soon as you get to the door. And, I'll kind of give them a hard time just a little bit. I'm like, dude, chill out. And I'll just, put the damn thing on for a couple seconds just to walk past, get onto the plane. And then I'll get to my seat and I'm either the thing's on my chin. Somebody walks by, the flight attendant says something, I'll be like, yeah, pull it back up. And they're like, all right. They walk away, and then I'll pull the thing back down on my chin. Like it's not saving anything. I got one of those little blue and white surgical masks. I took a Sharpie and I wrote on it, "This protects nothing." Just so people know, like, are you serious? Going into stores lately, just real quick. I mean, if you just keep moving, if you don't stop moving your feet when somebody talks to you about that, putting on one of those little face diapers, then, chances are they're not going to grab you. Like, I went into Target with a friend of mine the other day, and just, he's like, hey, do you need a mask? I'm still walking. I'm like, no. Hey, but, I mean, what was he was about to say something else. I just kept walking. I said, I have a condition. Don't even worry about it. I'm exempt. Just keep moving. And move throughout the store. And, he didn't want to escalate stuff. There was no need for it, because I'm saying I was like the only person in the store without a mask on. So I'm looking at the whole situation like, well, if you really believe that these masks work, if everybody in here's got a mask on except for me, then y'all really don't have anything to worry about, especially if you believe that masks and social distancing work, because I'm not about to get close to any of you knuckleheads, you freaking brain dead sheep, thinking that bull crap actually works. It does not. Do I believe that COVID-19 exists? You know what? Not really. Not as it were. Not the way that they're telling about it, because I mean, it just came out last week. Didn't the CDC just admit that in America only less than 10,000 people actually died of COVID? That actually came out, and there's other people who have reported on that. But yeah, that's out there. The CDC quietly adjusted their numbers and admitted that less than 10,000 people in America have died from COVID. So it's really not as serious as people are making it out to be. It's a ploy to continue moving along this whole New World Order agenda, the mass vaccination campaign. The Georgia Guidestones talk about it, depopulation and all that. It's another way to ratchet up the control system, and it's working out, and people are believing it, and that's what's throwing me off. The amount of people who are still actually believing in this nonsense. And we can sit here and we can show people all day that It's bull. It's bull, man. It's not. It's not real. It's not really that serious. And they'll still continue to believe it. Another thing on this whole water fast, because this is all I've been drinking. I haven't had any solids in a few days. And that's been interesting. So, at this point, honestly, I'm not hungry. Isn't that weird? I feel like that's kind of weird. I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. And at this point, I'm really not hungry. I just feel, I don't know, I'm cool. Filtered? No, it's distilled water. It was distilled water I've been drinking. Let me see. The last 2 days. Well, actually, I don't know. For half of the time, I was doing my detox water. 1 lemon, 1 lime, 1 cucumber. Into my blue gallon jug over there, and that was it. Calvin's like, do you take vitamins while fasting? I probably should have. I probably should have, but no, I didn't. It's like I haven't done a fast in a long time, and I don't know if you call intermittent fasting, and I guess so, but like a hardcore fast, kind of just doing like a reset. I haven't done one of these in years, actually, so it's been pretty interesting. 3 days without water. Yeah, 3 weeks without food. I probably could go 3 weeks. No, it's not so much alkaline water. Yeah, I'm really not as plugged in as I could be. I do have this one filter. I got this filter out in my storage that I probably need to hook up in here some way or another, and get water filtered through that thing. But it was like a $1,500 filter, and we got that from the CEO of this company. I forget the name of it. Anyway, it was from the Flat Earth Conference in South Korea. The CEO of this company, he hooked us up with this $1,500 filter. It was me, Clark Bernard, and that other guy. Yeah, he hooked us up with a lot of stuff, actually. They gave us some pretty cool stuff. This bracelet I got here, this is from the conference out there in South Korea. It's not gold, it's like gold plated, but it's got these little magnets, these different stones in it. It helps with blood circulation, at least that's what the story was that we were told. So I still wear this to this very day because it looked cool, and I'm not really a jewelry guy. This is like the only piece of jewelry that I wear on a regular basis. I got my Flat Earth medallion back. Probably throw that on here real soon, just cause, man, there's a lot going on in the chat. I'm all over the place, and that's just cause I'm connecting with you all. That's all. So let me get back in here. Because when we fast, usually a strong temptation of food will hit unexpectedly. You know what? That I don't feel like that happened, Ron. You know what, Ronnie? Actually, I didn't have a strong temptation. There was a few points. Obviously, you're fasting, your stomach's gonna start growling. And when my stomach started growling, I just started guzzling water, dude. So, it wasn't no problem. Grumbles, they already have. They need the sheeple. They need people to run the machinery inside the country. Alright. Red Pill Paul, good morning to you. Yeah, having a great weekend, actually. Yeah, yesterday was a really good day. Connecting with some people on this side project that I'm working on. Had a really good live stream with them. JT33, how long you gonna fast? Dude, I was thinking I might get back on solids today, but what I was saying earlier, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry right now. So I don't know. I might go another day. I might go a few more hours. Uh, I might hop in the van and head down to IHOP. There's no telling. I kind of miss chewing just a little bit. I kind of miss being full. That's kind of my thing. But doing this whole thing, I just feel lighter. I just feel like more clear. Another thing about this whole fasting situation is that my energy level has been out. Yeah, I guess I could say through the roof. Like the last 3 nights, I've had to force myself to go to bed because, well, one, partly because I was hungry, but second, if you follow Dave Murphy, shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Dave Murphy. He goes over the body's process of how, the energy that your body is using most of the time is to digest your food. That's why, like, after Thanksgiving dinner, you eat 2 plates of, mashed potatoes and turkey and dressing and, sweet potatoes and all that good stuff. You feel sluggish. You get the itis, as it were. And you just want to go take a nap. That's because, your body is working in overdrive to process all that food. If there is no food present to digest, your body can use that energy to just fuel you, to keep you doing whatever it is you choose to do in those hours. And I've had to sleep 5 hours tops. Like, I went to bed, let me see, it was Friday night. Long day of work, long day of networking, calling, connecting with people, things like that. And I was just sitting around here. It's like 10. I'm like, man, I still feel like it's like 2 in the afternoon. I haven't needed to take my little 20-minute naps during the day. Just continuing to go. And I kind of forced myself to go to bed at around 11:30. I just laid there looking around for a little bit. I looked at my phone. I said, okay, it's 11:40. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not opening my eyes until I open my eyes when it's time to wake up. So, a few hours later, 4:40, my eyes just pop open. And, I was done sleeping. Body's like, all right, get up. I'm like, dude, no. Just reach over, look at my phone. I'm like, 4:40? Really? So, I was up crazy early yesterday morning just because I didn't need to sleep that long. And I didn't sleep all day yesterday. Didn't really get tired all day yesterday until, really late. And then, same thing last night. Got to bed around 11. Woke up this morning, maybe hour and a half ago. Something like that. No, not 5. No, I was up before 5. A little bit before 5 o'clock this morning. And it's like you don't need as much sleep because your body's not using that energy to burn the food off and digest that. So fasting does help with your energy levels. I can tell you that. It helps with your mental clarity. At least it does in my case, because I feel like, I can concentrate a little better on whatever task at hand that I got going on. So it's pretty cool. More energy, more focus. Like I said, burning fat. Yo, hold up. You want to see the abs? I don't always do this, but I'm okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Excuse me. Hold on. There we go. Getting cut out here. So, yeah, burning all kinds of fat. And the reason is because it's been like it's been a few weeks. Like I said, I've been traveling lately, and I've been eating like crap. I told y'all. Like when I went to St. Louis, I was doing that video with King 7. I was at White Castle way too much, eating up those sliders and all that. You know what I'm saying? And like that next weekend, going to go visit family in Arkansas and all that. Uh, it's like when I travel, I'm not eating healthy. I'm not eating good. You know what I mean? So it's just not. It's like multiple reasons why I'm doing this. Trying to, get my mind right. Trying to, do like a detox because my eating habits have been so bad lately. Um, you know, just trying to clear the system out because it's been bad. It's been bad lately. Copper Linus, how you doing? Uh, E-Cross, you used to bodybuild. Yes, actually, yes, I did used to bodybuild. I was doing physique competitions back in 2014, 2015. Won a couple competitions in 2015. Northwest Classic in Tacoma. Won first place men's physique. First place men's physique overall in my height category. Okay, hold up. First place men's physique in my height category. And then what happens is they do these physique competitions by height. So in my height category, it was like B, I believe, B or C, something like that. It's between like 5'7", 5'10". I'm 5'9". It's all good. Like Royce. Anyway, so different heights, and I think I was in class B. So I won first place in my class, and then there's like other categories A, C, D. D's the really tall guys, and I went up and I went against the other three competitors that won first place in their height categories, and I won first place overall. So it's first place men's physique and then first place overall. I did that one weekend, and then I went out, did another competition like this city north of Seattle. I forget where it was. It was like the Iron Mountain Classic was the name of it. I won, first place in my category, first place overall in that one too. So yes, I did used to bodybuild, do physique competitions and all that good stuff. But just want my bad, wasn't flexing or nothing. I just wanted to show you what's going on, case you didn't know. In case you didn't know what's going on under here. There's some people who like to get on and just stay with their shirt off all the time, and I mean, there's no need to do all that. No need to lead into temptation. You know what I mean? So I'm just relaxing, just chilling. Just wanted to show you. I'm getting cut out here. I can tell you that because I was able to like pinch a little more flab, as it were, around the midsection the other day, as opposed to where it's at now. And I noticed that this morning. I was like, "Yo, hey, getting kind of cut out here, bro." So I might do another day. I don't know. We cutting. That's what you do before these competitions. So let me see. Still looking in the chat. Just don't go too far. Let me see. We put on a little fat, we burn it off, our body goes through cycles. Yeah, it's all good. Oh no, not teasing, Jody, sorry about that. But body consumes muscle only day 2 to 5, then fasting metabolism kicks in and it starts metabolizing fat only. We have 2 metabolisms. We were designed to fast long term. So what you're telling me is that I should go like another 2 more days. That's kind of what I got from that. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Let me see. Well, thank you, Copper Linus. I gotta talk to you later on, by the way. Big Dread in the house. What's good, bro? Yeah, man. I mean, it was a little something. King 7 in the house. What's good, man? What's good? Thanks, Bill. Said I haven't aged. Well, I'm trying to look. So, what I believe that we can do is kind of keep control over our body to an extent, because we kind of live in this matrix where we can manifest things. Like, we can speak things into existence. It's possible to do so, and I've done that a few times. in certain situations. And I was actually doing this fast, and it was something that me and King Seven, we actually decided to do together, man. So it's something. It's a journey that we've been on kind of together for the last few days. So, bro, we can eat now. You can. You know what I'm saying? I might continue to go on this thing. Oh, my stomach just growled. I don't know if you heard that. Anyway, but we are in this place where we kind of have control to where we can speak things into existence. It's like this solid world that we think we live in. We actually can manipulate it to an extent, if we focus our intentions, if our thoughts are pure, if we focus on what we want to bring into this physical realm. And I've done that a few times, actually. So you can kind of program your body with how you speak to it. You can program your body with the thoughts that you have. And as far as anyone saying that I still don't look like I've aged, feeling like I haven't really gotten much older looking. I have to an extent, but not as much as one would think so. I'd said a long time ago, I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna stop aging around 25. So yeah, that's kind of what I was, that's what I do. I convinced myself that I was just gonna stop aging. So you speak to your body and kind of tell it what to do for the most part, and I mean, even that, I'm like, I've been saying for years that I don't get sick. And I truly believe that. I'm like, I don't get sick. If I do get a cold, if I do get something like, I thought I had the thing. I'm not gonna say it anymore. I thought I had the thing, like maybe 8 months ago, because it's been so freaking long ago. Back in January, December time frame, when I was having like shortness of breath, my chest was kind of tight. These flu-like symptoms. I was genuinely surprised. Like, I'm genuinely surprised when I get sick, because that's a running program that I've put into the back of my mind a long time ago. Like, I don't get sick, and I just say that, and I believe it. I don't. And most of the time I don't. You know what I'm saying? I go to work and I'm just hanging out with those people at the job, and I'm hearing people sneezing, coughing, and hacking, and they got to take a day off because of this and that. My sick days that I take, it's just because I don't want to go to work. It's just because I don't want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? You're in charge of your body, right? So it's all good, folks. It is all good. You can control, for the most part, how your body's going to react to these situations. That's another reason why I'm like not buying into this whole situation that they're putting on everybody, because it's bull. It's bull. We as a collective can shift the energy on this whole thing. It's just that there's so much fear, so much negativity going on. It's just not cool. It's just not cool. I make light of the situations like Jenny Bean's like, I don't get sick, never had a flu shot, never had the flu. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I tell people, just kind of joking with people. What's up, Jenny? By the way, I see this thing. People will sometimes ask me, at the job, or hey, have you got your flu shot? And I'm like, I don't even have the flu. And then I'll just just keep moving. They're like, no, you're supposed to get it so you don't get the flu. I'm like, why would I have them inject the flu into me so I don't get what? Like, these people aren't making any sense. Like, these folks said, how old is D? 38. Yeah, actually. So these paranoid people, they will sit here, and the logic behind it is just kind of flawed. And I've seen memes about this. People are like hiding in their houses, they're wearing masks, they're acting like everybody's got the plague. And these are the same people avoiding other folks, making them feel weird because they might have this thing, this terrible infection that's sweeping across the plane, and they're just living in fear of this thing. And then they're gonna get in line so they can get the thing injected into their body. Like, you're not making any sense with that. Not making any sense with it. It's really ridiculous, actually. Could you all hear me swallowing the water? I gotta go back and listen to what this sounds like. You know, I got this new microphone recently because you know, when King 7 hit me up about this about that project we just finished doing, the tribute. By the way, I got a link. The tribute is now streaming on iTunes. If you look for it, I'll probably need to put a link in the description for that. That's going to be something that I do. Like, as soon as I get off of here, I'm turning some music on. I'm going to focus and put that link on my social media. I'm putting it out there. You know, the tribute song, myself and King 7 addressing police brutality. Yes, we did. It's dope. Yeah, that song is on iTunes. You know, we got that thing streaming now, so I'll put the link up there. So let me see. Elijah, that Arkansas drawl, really? You think so? That, I don't know, that kind of bothers me. I actually worked pretty hard on getting rid of my country accent, to tell you the truth. Oh, you can hear me smack my lips. Alright, my bad. Let me see. We'll show that. Alright. Saw it already. Oh man, that's messed up. One more. Now I hear people test positive for it, but are in the final stages. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Effed up world. Let me see. Logic like this. The moon landing was totally fake. It is still up there in the sky. Like, what? Nobody landed on the moon. What do you mean? No, but look. Real quick on the whole moon landing thing. Alright? Now my situation, or that issue with me, you know, I talked about this a long time ago, and I titled a video, Lost in Space. Now we're on flat earth because I'm all over the place. Because I'm just connecting with the people, you know, and addressing what's in the chat. Alright? Miller Time said the track is fire. Awesome. So, back to this moon landing thing. They tell us that the earth is orbiting around the sun. How fast is that again? It's been a while. Is it 67,000 miles per hour that we're orbiting around the sun, that we're flying through space, and that the sun's dragging us around it while it's spinning and all that? That's all supposed to be going on. And at the same time, the moon is also, you know, caught up in the Earth's gravitational field, and, you know, it's orbiting around the Earth, and, you know, tidal locking and all that bull crap. So what they're telling us is that a rocket made by man here on Earth was able to leave Earth while Earth is flying through space, 67,000 miles per hour. It leaves the Earth. Now, let's say the rocket can only fly 1,500 miles per hour. The rockets that they built cannot fly 1,500 miles per hour, but we're just going to say 1,500 miles per hour. Okay, so Earth is moving through space. Rocket leaves Earth. It's independent. It's out in space now. The Earth is still moving 67,000 miles per hour. Rocket's only moving 1,500 miles per hour. Rocket finds its way to the moon, right? Some way or another. After the course of a few days. And then they land and hang out and play golf and ride around on the little raggedy dune buggy with the lawn chairs attached to it. The Jeep frame and all that with a umbrella. And then they hop back in the little capsule. Leave a guy on the moon because when they took off, you know, the camera continued moving up. And I mean, so they left the cameraman and a camera there. And then some way or another, that rocket or that spacecraft that doesn't have the huge fuel source that it had while leaving Earth, some way or another, that thing is able to leave the moon only going, let's say, 1,500 miles per hour, and it's able to catch up to the Earth after a few days of the Earth flying through space over 67,000 miles per hour. Now, the way I see it is another analogy. I was like, now, if you're in California and you're thinking about going to Washington, you're going to be heading north, right, on I-5. You leave California, you have a friend in the car. He says, you know what, I got to go back to LA. You leave LA with that friend in the car. The car is only going 35 miles per hour up the freeway. All right. The car is going 35. Let's say the car is going 60. Your friend decides that they want to go back to LA and hang out for another day. And they have a bike. Top speed on that bike is, I don't know, maybe 4 miles an hour. Maybe. I mean, if they like really go, they're not a professional, so they're only gonna get like 4 miles. Maybe 10. Let's say 15 miles per hour. Whatever. They go back to LA, they got a bike. Your friend has a car driving north. So if they go back down here and then they say, all right, now I want to catch up with my friend. They're on a bike. You think that bike's going to be able to catch that car that's going 60 and the top speed of the bike is, what I say, 10 miles per hour? Absolutely not. That's physically impossible. Doesn't make any sense. And that's the way I quantify the whole moon landing thing. If that rocket left Earth and the Earth is actually moving 67,000 miles per hour, they're going to be lost in space. Like, soon as you get out there, you're done. It's like when somebody's on a boat. Like we've seen these things, right? Just on a basic level. When you see these videos of somebody out on a boat, like out in the ocean or whatever, and the boat just continues going this way and somebody jumps off the boat and the boat just keeps going. That's exactly what's going on. That's like the boat's just going through the water at 25 and then the person gets out here, they're stuck in the water, and then they try to swim to catch the boat. Are they going to catch the boat? Absolutely not. So Earth is the boat, the rocket is the person, and it ain't happening. Alright, that's all I got. Let me get back in the chat. What y'all talking about? Frankie B said, when I see that capsule, I just burst out laughing. I know, right? They left that poor man on the moon. There's a skeleton and a old school camera still sitting on the moon. And a flag, I think. I think they might have left the flag, but people act like they can see the flag, but anyway. Plasma radiation barrier is key. Excellent. My high scripts. Thank you. I am here to make people smile. I'm here to share positivity, love, and light at this moment in time because I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, they played golf. They played golf on the moon. Real talk. It was the angel of the bottomless pit sealing the deal. Whoa. What you talking about, effed up world? But the sun and moon look the exact same. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that we're on Earth? We see these eclipses. And when an eclipse happens, it's like the sun, it just happens to be 93 million miles away, and then the moon is only 238,000 miles away. And yet, when the moon crosses in front of the sun, it is like the exact same size. That's just weird. Almost as if it were two discs in the sky, some way or another, or two circular objects in the sky. I'm not claiming to know the shape of the sun or the moon at this point. It's all subjective at this point, man. Because the moon, and I say this all the time, the moon is just freaking weird. It's orbiting. We only see that one face. They say it's tidal locking. I say it's bull crap. We're all looking up at the moon from different places on the plane and seeing the same face. That's crazy when you really sit down and think about it. I heard the moon was doing some weird stuff last night. I pulled out my Star Tracker app, and it showed that Mars was actually in front of the moon. Cause King 7, he hit me up. He was like, "Hey man, can you see the moon?" Now I'm out here in the boondocks, so no, I could not see the moon. I could not see the moon last night. Let me see if I can find this picture. Because I took a picture on my Star Tracker app, and it was showing that Mars was like right in front of the moon. Here, check it out. Hold on, let me go back over here. I need to be able to see this. So yeah, it was showing Mars was in front of the moon last night, and then Uranus is over there just tracking next to it. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I got another text from a friend of mine, talking about where, what the moon was looking like, and like at the exact same time he was texting me about the moon. I was just like, what's going on with the moon? I kind of wanted to jump in the van, take a ride, just so I could try to find the moon and see what the heck y'all are talking about, because crazy stuff. Oh yeah, high vibes. You know what? I did see that article. It said the Earth is making the moon rust. I saw that. Look, I see these things, man. I see these things, and these articles, and I just shake my head about it. Man. The moon is rusting. Now, how the moon is rusting, I have no idea, but I don't know. Maybe I need to just go back and read this article to see what kind of bull crap that they are actually feeding to these folks, because they're gonna believe it. They're like, "Hey, did you hear about that? The moon's rusting." Like, are you serious? It's just now rusting. Like, after all these hundreds of thousands, millions and billions of years, just now, the moon's starting to rust. There's no matter out in space. The moon doesn't have an atmosphere. It's starting to rust. Is there water on the moon that's causing? Is the surface of the moon some sort of metallic substance? Like, what do you mean? Anyway. Mars is an evil spirit. You know what? You might be right. So it seemed like an evil spirit may have overtaken the moon last night, or was very close to Luna, as it were. But yeah. True. Very, very crazy things, Calvin. Jenny says maybe it was just where I was at. Let me see. Elijah said, "I saw it. My eyes are always on the sky. It's actually appearing to follow the moon." Okay, yeah, I've seen that before too. Actually, that was I'm saying the moon and Mars. By the way, if you want to talk to if you want to know about the moon, any aspect of the moon, I encourage you to check out Dave Marsh. He's a flat earther, but he's like the moon expert, and he's he's been a speaker at the flat earth conferences. You want to, let me put the name in the chat. Dave Marsh will tell you anything you need to know about the moon. You go to Dave Marsh's channel, check out some of his stuff. Tell him the homie D sent you. Let me see. Frankie B. I never voted, but when Trump said he's going to put a woman on the moon, when I heard that, I was proud of myself. All right. Distilled space water. Yeah, that's what's causing the moon to rust out here. Thanks, Chase. Let me see. Back out here. Neil Tyson is on a YouTube troll now. Yeah, I believe that. You know what? Actually, Michael Kahn, before I had got the stream fired up, I was about to turn on some motivation music or something, motivational speaking, quick little talk, and it was Neil deGrasse Tyson, the thing that popped on while I was getting this thing set up. I looked down at my phone. I'm like, I don't have time for that. Let me go ahead and set up the stream. So I just continue to hear this dude talking. He was talking about how There was a runner, last name was Tyson, who was told that he didn't have the body type to be a runner, and that he overcame that by focusing on running. He became very enthusiastic about running, and he became world class after a couple of years. And later on, he was in the Olympics. He was actually running in the Olympics in Germany. Because America wasn't quite ready for the Olympics just yet because World War II and blah blah blah. And I was listening to this dude talk, and like right before I went live, he had said something like, "Well, it's a possibility that you might not hear anyone else, or you might not find anyone else that believes that the Earth is flat." And I just looked down at my phone. I'm like, this dude's obviously a troll, man. He's obviously being paid to say this stuff. It just becomes so obvious that the things didn't want you to hear that. I might need to get something to eat, man. Stomach's starting to growl. Things are starting to work out over here. But yeah, dude's a straight up troll, man. But people, people were believing. Let me see. Trump and Q lied about space. Is that a psychological operation? Until when? Jacob Law. You know what? Here's the funny thing about the Q folks. It's and the sneaky thing. One of the sneaky things that I've seen about the aspect of Q is that they've told people that disinformation is necessary. Disinfo is necessary to throw off the cabal or whatever. And that's like, I don't know, that kind of throws me off a little bit, because it's basically saying that you don't know when Q is giving proper information or not. You don't know when they're giving proper direction or not, because disinformation is necessary just to throw people off. And I get that from a tactical standpoint, because if you were fighting some kind of battle with any entity, the art of war, you don't want your enemy to know what you got going on. Obviously, you want to keep the plan to yourself. But if you want people to trust the plan, as it were, you kind of got to keep it real. But I don't know, that's I'm still not completely convinced on Q. I'm not completely convinced on Trump. I'm just sitting back watching this whole thing. Now, my man Vegan Warrior, he's been watching this, and he's got some pretty good arguments for why Trump might be legit, and why it does appear that he is fighting against the deep state. One of the videos he put up the other day, it was covering, if you all remember, like early on, it was before Trump actually won the presidency, as it were, in this political theater. According to the script, I got to keep throwing out these disclaimers, because y'all like to nitpick on all the semantics, and I'm like, really? But anyway, before Trump won the presidency, according to political theater, he did this dinner with a bunch of executives and all that, and he roasted Hillary. I mean, he just called her out, called her corrupt. There was one point where let me see, he was like, what'd he say? You see that Hillary is not really amused by the jokes. That's because she already knows them. And she was given the jokes ahead of time by Donald Brazil. He was just clouder on that. But yeah, I'm saying it's weird. It's weird to watch that whole dynamic play out. It does seem like a lot of that stuff is coming out at this point concerning these human trafficking rings, these elites, not even elites, these freaking psycho scumbags, the things that they do to kids, these bastards, what they do to kids. It's seeming like a lot of people are starting to be held accountable on the lower levels. And I get that kind of dragnet operation. You got to break up the smaller situations before you can get on to the big fish, because if you can find enough people on the lower levels, you can squeeze them, get them to talk, and they'll give up, somebody at a higher level. I kind of get that, working your way up the chain that way. So I don't know, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not, so I kind of just stay back and watch the whole thing. Yeah, it might be about time for breakfast though. I think I'm gonna make this stream about an hour, so I'm gonna cut this thing off in like 4 minutes. Let's see what else is going on here. I don't like to make these things too long, especially if I don't have anything to talk about, because I'm just chilling, I'm just interacting. It's just an interactive stream, because I like to do that every now and then, and why the heck not? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. This thing's telling me I have an excellent connection. Good stuff. Q is a scam. If Q, then Clinton in jail. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. So, look, as far as this whole Q thing goes, I want to believe, I really do. But as long as Hillary Clinton is not in jail, I don't know, man. I don't know. And the issue is because these politicians keep getting on TV and saying nobody is above the law. Nobody is above the law, they like to say. And yet it was proven that Hillary violated a couple of OPSEC, operational security protocols, when she was operating that server in her basement or in her bathroom or wherever the heck she had that thing at her home. She was moving classified information on a private server. That is clearly punishable by jail time. If any of us were to do some stuff like that, we would be locked up quick. You would be under the jail if you were to do some stuff like that. Have a private server and you're moving classified information. You could have a few classified documents on a computer, put them onto your thumb drive that's not marked classified, move those documents and put them on a laptop, and you could end up doing like 5 years just for something like that. This woman was operating a whole server, had Secret Service guarding the front door just in case, people come around. The FBI's like, hey, we need that thing. She's like, yeah, okay, maybe. and we're going to need all your devices. She's like, yeah, I got you. And then makes another call. Hey, destroy these things with hammers, please. And it was verified on TV that these devices were destroyed using hammers. Like, Hillary Clinton not being in jail is what has me sitting back like, man, I'm not really, I'll be convinced when I see her in an orange jumpsuit or, being in cuffs. And actually, she was supposed to be, as I'm saying, Hillary Clinton was supposed to be appearing in front of, I want to say, the Senate to do a deposition. She was supposed to be having a hearing of some sort this week on the 9th. And I could be wrong, been wrong before. I'm pretty sure I heard that was canceled. Like, they're not going to do it. Like, a whole bunch of people were hyped. Like, okay, all this is going on, to cover up the fact that Hillary is going to have to, go answer questions to Congress or whatever concerning the email server and all that good stuff. And I saw something a few weeks ago that said that's not going to happen now. That was supposed to happen this week, and nah, I don't think that's happening anymore. So, while she's still roaming about free, I'm not really believing it, and I think that might be a good place to cut this thing off. I want Hillary in jail, I really do, but I'm petty like that. Let me see now. I'm gonna unfollow this guy because I'm always getting notifications that this dude's going live, and I'm like, dude just goes live too much. Anyway, being petty. Alright, so I'm about to go ahead and cut this thing off because it's over an hour. At any rate, yeah, Judicial Watch. Yep. Judicial Watch has been doing some pretty good stuff, trying to apply pressure to that situation, and I really, really want to see things come to a head. She never touched a server. That was a MSM story. Please don't believe anything on TV. If you believe the Hillary story, then go ahead and believe the moon landings. Get the heck out of here. She never touched a server, so I mean, even when she joked about touching a server, somebody asked her at one of those little rallies where she couldn't fill a gym, a high school gymnasium. Asked her about it, and they're like, "Hey, Hillary, did you clean the server or did you wipe it?" She's like, "What, like with a handkerchief or something?" And then she just moved on. That woman's corrupt. She's crooked. She's a criminal, psychotic. But anyway. Just gonna get back in here. Hold up. Let me do this thing. I'm gonna turn it down halfway. Maybe turn on a little bit of music. You know what I'm saying? Give it a second. Do what I do. Y'all know how it goes. I didn't start off this way, but why the heck not? So I will take just a little bit of time. You can cut it off right now if you're, watching this after the live stream, because I'm just gonna be saying what's up to everybody in the chat, because this is what I do. Alright, so I'm just gonna scroll this thing back up here. I'm gonna say thank you to F'd Up World, appreciate you hopping through. Lee the Boss, my man, CD, Michael Kahn, thank you for your input. Spanky, hi, thanks Spanky. Talking about heart upside downer, what's up, man? High vibes, appreciate you. Bill Wold, thank you, good to see you as always, man. Jacob Law, thank you. Calvin Gaines, we'll talk soon. Harmon Walker, we're good, man. Don't worry about it. Frankie B, my man. Jenny, we'll talk later, perhaps. Let me see. Chase, thank you so much. Seek Mavik, appreciate you. High vibes, what's up? Roro, hey lady. Text me later. But yeah, Jody, appreciate you. Copper Linus, I need to talk to you about something. Who else is in here? Did I see God's Gladiator in here? Where's Jacob at? I don't know. It's all good. Ashley Snowden, I think that got. Anyway, we're not talking about it. Snowden, there's something up with Snowden. He might be a shill. There's no telling. All right, Michael O'Rourke, what's up, man? Ashley Sims, go to Russia. I don't even know if we can do international travel. Miss Griffin in the house, appreciate you. Awesome. Alright, Copper Linus, thank you so much. Joey, appreciate you coming through. Let me go back down here. My man King 7, always appreciate you, bro. We'll be in touch later on today, more than likely. Mile High Scribs, appreciate you, sir. Alright, Kelly, Dre Day, what's good, dude? What's good? Man, you came in at the tail end of this thing, man. I'm on the way out, Dre. But yeah, hit me up later, bro. Let's check. Alright, Lee, appreciate you, man. Alright, Kevin, appreciate you. Ashley Sims, yeah, holla at me. Shoot me an email, DMTheVOR at hotmail or gmail.com, that is. Actually, I think I'm about to get something to eat. I appreciate you all. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of this thing and call it good. Thank you. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you're having a great weekend. And I'll see you next time. Alright. As always, be good to each other. Take care of yourself and stay flat. I'll see you next time. Thank you.